All right, so we're gonna go and open these all up. I opened up one already. It says that this is the, I think it's front right. This should be the front left. So it's good to make sure that you open all your stuff up before when you get it and make sure. So this one's slotted the opposite direction. Let me see. I'll give you guys a better view. They're big as fuck, by the way, and they're heavy as fuck too. Or heavy as heck, sorry. That one's slotted that way. And this one is slotted the opposite direction. Like I said, somebody online said that, you know, he got two of the same, so. That's the last thing we want to do is put one on and then the next one be backwards. That would be a problem. I don't know why this box seems smaller than the rotor. This is the rear. It's slotted, I don't even know what they call that, diagonal. I guess they're all diagonal, right? This one is backwards to that one, so we're good. Okay, this is the front pass. These two are the fronts, I think. It has it written on the rotor. Well, that one did. Okay, front driver side. Yeah, these are the two fronts here. So those are good. Now let's check the brake pads. Make sure that they have all the correct shit going on. Actually, so here's this. Comes in here, flips out. Has two clips and the pins. Pins have about a 10 millimeter diameter. We got two sets of pads, some juice. There you go, if you want to see them. It comes with everything you need pretty much to bolt onto the Brembo caliper. So that's that. I opened the other box already, but I'll show you guys. I think everything's there. Okay, we got the two clips, 4 pins, and the pads. So we're good. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go to AutoZone now and go get a punch. I think that's the only tool I don't have. I might need to get stuff to bleed the brakes, but I don't think I need to bleed the brakes because I'm not breaking the lines, and the bleeding and the lines have been perfectly fine. So we're gonna go do that now. Hey, mind if I ask y'all a question? Yeah. I need some punches, like a punch.
Files and punch, here we go. Nice. 6-piece pin punch.
Nice.
Yeah. There. Oh, here we go. Here's some dual nail set punches.
Okay.
But yeah, here's our little bit.
Do you sell torque wrenches?
Not like a brand, just like a torque wrench. Yeah, I should. Right up here.
Okay, get this one.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
How you doing today? I'm doing alright. How are you?
You got your camera and everything yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
What, you riding a bike?
No. I'm in a car. I'm doing an install on a bunch of stuff. You won't wind up anywhere. Don't worry.
I know. Yeah. I'm not too worried about the shit.
Yeah.
I would need a little bit of publicity, you know what I mean?
I'm doing brakes on one of my cars, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. What, you got your own YouTube channel and stuff?
Yeah.
That's right. Shit, there's no wrong with that, buddy. Yeah, I was probably anybody to do what they need to do, man.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You got a blessed day, okay?
You have a good one.
Good luck with that, man. I hope you make it.
I hope I can get them on, man.
There you go. Get them all.
All right, so here's a list of all the items you're gonna need. First of all, we got a bungee cord to hold the caliper in place after you remove it. You're gonna need a clamp. This one's from 1920 probably. My grandfather gave it to me. It works. You're gonna need a torque wrench to verify the torque on the caliper after you reattach it and to put the wheel back on. Verify the torque's correct. You're gonna need a shorty half-inch drive sock extension. You're gonna need a 19 millimeter socket. That's for the wheels. I mean, I'm assuming everybody has the same. This is the wheel lock for my car. It's gonna need some flathead screwdrivers. I got 2 of them here that I use. These are fine. You're gonna need a punch to drive the pin through. You have to have this. I don't know what diameter this is. This is a little small, but it worked. You're gonna need a normal socket wrench. I unfortunately only had 3/8 drive ones. Well, this one's a 3/8. You're gonna need a 1/2-inch drive socket. Here's my breaker to take the wheel off. I had an impact wrench and an impact gun, but you don't really need them, but they help. I couldn't really get into take the caliper off with it. I had to use an actual wrench, which was a bitch, but we got it done. I needed a 1/2-inch to 3/8 drive. I mean, it depends on what wrenches and stuff you have, but I needed that. You need a 21 millimeter socket. I highly suggest you get a short one. If you have a long one, you may not be able to get in there with it. This is just a 3/8 to 3/8. I don't even know if you need that. You need something like this to drive the punch back in. I'll show you later, but it's a tight area, and it was a bitch. You're gonna need a jack stand, at least one. WD-40, it's a must. Brake fluid cleaner. It was suggested by a few people that you wash the caliper or the brake rotor off with it or spray it down. So that's what I did. You're gonna need a rubber mallet. I mean, I guess you could use a normal hammer, but I wouldn't want to use a normal hammer. You need a low profile jack to get these cars up. My car's lowered. It has like I want to say like a 1-inch drop. Maybe it's like 1.2 or something. But yeah. So I believe that's all you need to do this. So first things first, you're gonna wanna loosen the lugs a little bit, because if you do it in the air, you're gonna have trouble getting them off, because the wheel's just gonna spin unless you have somebody to push the brake. So we gotta do it in the air. We're solo here. And all the friends. Just a little bit. And then wheel adapter. This one. That's already loose. Dude, I got my wheels balanced in a line, or just balanced yesterday. Every single lug that has a locking lug is loose. Like, they didn't tighten it down at all. All right, now we're gonna jack the car up. Lulu, go lay down. Nope, go lay down. My dog just wants to get involved. It doesn't matter what it is. All right, so I put it on the, I can't really show it on camera, but there's this little member back here that I jack my car up on. And it seemed to work for me so far. I haven't sent the jack through the floor yet. So I call that success. Gotta make sure you have a low profile jack. I recommend you get one of these rubber bumpers for your jack. Otherwise you're gonna cause underbody damage. Although you don't wanna, it does add a degree of risk, but as long as you put it in a good flat spot. I'll try to get a picture of that spot where I jack it at. This fucking thing is heavy, dude. Or this thing is heavy. You always want to put the jack stand on the spot designed for it. One more pump. Boom, we're jacked up. For reference, this is where I have it jacked up. There's a member right here. And I kind of put it on the flat spot of that. All right, so now we're gonna continue taking the lugs off. A lot easier when they're pre-started. Let's get this thing off. Watch out, little. Do top punch. Oh, you know what? First thing you want to do is spray the sucker down. Watch your eyes. And really, you want to spray like literally everything down that you're gonna mess with. Okay. Now we're gonna take our punch. There it goes. Now we got it a little bit out, but we can go further. Boom, it's out. Almost. We can now take our screwdriver. Kind of want to wear gloves here. Can do that. Probably a flathead would be better right here, but, or not a flathead, but something other than what I have. Okay, first pin out. Won't need that anymore. Okay, punch. Now, I'm gonna get these out, which they come out pretty easy, especially when you douse them in WD-40. Just a little bit at a time on each one. Oh, fuck. Use some geometry or something here. There you go. I mean, honestly, this pad looks almost brand new. Okay, but whatever. It's screaming and not doing shit. What the fuck is that? All right, pads out. Now, we gotta take the caliper off. For this, we got these bolts back here. I'm gonna do the bottom one first. This is where you're gonna need your half-inch drive with the 21 millimeter. Okay. I would pre-hook it. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle when you need to hook it. Leave that like that. Okay, the sucker's off now. Right there. So there's these bolt holes where we just take the bolt off, hook one there. And put this stuff on here. I don't know why, but they tell you to. Yeah. It's like I'm sure it's like to break them in the beginning. Something like that. Take your caliper. How was it? Like this? Yes. Make sure your bolt's close. You're gonna disconnect that bungee cord now. Put it over. Get your bolt, and you gotta line it up. Now watch this thing here. I'm telling you, I hit my head with it several times already. Yeah, I think we got it. So that's the battle really in the beginning. Once you get that one bolt in there, it can support itself. Try to get an angle in there. I'm not really sure, but you can see here these pistons. Get some light. Oh, not that kind of light. You can see the pistons here aren't flush. You need them flush, all four of them. So what we're gonna do is take the clamp and push one down and then use the screwdriver to do the other one. So yeah, once you compress one, you basically tighten this sucker down. Lulu, stop. Get one down. Dad, I'm not putting that garbage on my car. Okay, we got one in. Now, oh, we can do this. Now we're gonna clamp the bottom one and screwdriver the top one. Oh shit. Okay. Held on by something, but not this time, I guess. Did I put the right one? Yeah, I did. Boom, goes right in. All right, they're in. Oh, son of a bitch, dude. You motherfucker, dude. There. Oh, not too far. There we go. So this is where I was getting them before, and let me tell you something. I could not get them to go any further. So basically what I do is I take, where is it? This thing. And I take my rubber mallet. I use this, let me put my glove on. I went in a little that time. Yeah, there it goes. Boom. It's in. One last thing to note, you will need a open-ended wrench and a ratchet with an 18 millimeter. It has to be open-ended, and you have to do the lower bolt with the open end in the rear. That's the only problem or difference that I found with the rear brakes. Another thing to note is you have to have your e-brake disengaged or your rotors will not drop. If you try to use the ratchet side of one of these wrenches, it'll get stuck on the vehicle. You'll have to drop your lower control arm. So be sure to only use the open end. It's more time consuming, but it's almost impossible if you do it the other way. And this is the end result of the brakes installed in the front. And this is the end result of the brakes in the rear. That asshole had to follow me, right? Alright. Okay, it says 40 to 10. let me just say, it was vibrating like hell before when you hit the brakes, even if it was this. So already, I mean, it's a good plus, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotten a lot better. I feel a little safer. Not sure about high speeds though, but it says after you do the braking and acceleration shit, to drive slow for 5 minutes. So we're just gonna drive back home and take it easy.